Hello, everybody, and welcome here to Richmond International Raceway. On the pole is Luis Hernandez here at Richmond, and it's Grayson Ace Vito, Robbie Jackson, and Al Agassi. That's your top four, and then Zachary Fitzwater, your top five, and we are green here at Richmond International Raceway. The trucks are going to run as we've had some heavy rains here tonight at Richmond, so the trucks are going to run. And then they're going to send out the knockout Q car. So some guys are going to have to jump straight out of a truck and get into a knockout Q car. Al Agassi right here being one of them is going to have to jump out of this truck and get in a Q car. But Zachary Fitzwater Sr., caution, flag is out, and it's Dylan Schwallenberg. It looks like got ran in the back of. You see the damage of the back end of that Reese Brands Ford. Ooh, the 88 is slow. That's Jonathan Zorlian. Something must have happened to Zorlian. We're going to take a look at what brought out this caution. Actually, I think he just slowed up. Oh, actually, he got the 98 truck gets turned. Cody Monaco gets turned by his teammate. He was checking up for Dylan, gets turned, and then the Ford JT Bryant goes around. Yeah, Dylan backed it into the wall. Pretty good. You can see the damage to the back end of that 19 truck. It is Zorlian really slow. That's Fitzwater. He's got a lead over Max. Actually, I don't know who's second. Who's second right now? Second place is Al Agassi. So we've already seen what brought the yellow out. We're just going to get you back to green flag. A quick little yellow is what brought it out. Zachary Fitzwater going to bring us down. Green flag, and we are back underway here at Richmond. Look at that angle. Zachary Fitzwater is pulling away from Al Agassi in that Toyota. Rumors having it that Fitzwater may be thinking about not re-signing with Roush at the end of the season, depending on how his season is. And Sportsman, so far, it's been pretty good. But he's been running fairly stout here in the truck in this Toyota team. There's rumors he might be running the 84 car next season. That's what Steven Thompson drives this season. Max Anderson already to the inside. That's going to bring Robbie Jackson along with him. Down into turn one. Look at that battle. Robbie Jackson, a guy who's trying to earn his spot back in the Sportsman Series last season. Drove for Dodge Motorsport for a couple of races. Just the engines would let go on him. They released him at the end of the season and got two young guys to drive their trucks or their cars this season. And the number 45 contact between Samet Oskin and Jack Lagasse. Jack Lagasse, another one of these guys that's trying to get this race to hurry up the end. Look at Samet Oskin putting the back bumper. Samet getting turned again. This time by the 52 truck, and this time he's going to overdrive the corner. He put Jack Lagasse up in the wall, and that's going to that lets Eric Monaco to second. Jack James is moving to third. Al Lagasse now to fourth. And there's smoke, caution, flag is out. That might be the end of this race, and Robbie Jackson might be the victor. Don't know what happened, but the 4 car was in last spot. Actually, you can see some heavy damage to Keith Stevens here. Yep. Guy driving it in. Dylan Schwallenberg drives it in, and it just, oh. Short track tempers getting the best there of one of our sportsman drivers. Dylan Schwallenberg getting a little bit aggressive. Driving that thing in deeper. Robbie Jackson hopes this thing is over because he has to hold off a hard charge in Eric Monaco if it's not. Lights are not off yet. Are they going to shut off now? They do. Lights are off. Robbie Jackson is going to have to hold off Eric Monaco for a couple of laps. Also Jack James and Al Lagasse. Samet Oskin. Brendan Fuller, Jack Lagasse. Jeff Bright, Matt Haas, and Luis Hernandez. That's your top 10. Green flag in the air. And Robbie Jackson is gone in the number 45 Nice Chevrolet Silverado. Oh, contact being made. That might be the caution. Jack James went into the wall hard. He's going to shoot across. That's going to be the caution that ends the race. Robbie Jackson is going to win the ERL Under Armour Truck Series event here from Richmond International Raceway. And we got, oh, Dylan Schwallenberg is destroyed. Guy who started on the front of the field, Zachary Fitzwater. Oh, the 27 was flipped upside down. What has happened? I know it was a hard hit to the wall. Short track tempers happen, man. Al Agassi drove that thing under Jack James and turned him. Both of these cars are a knockout queue. Both guys are a knockout queue. You see right there what happened. Jack had to drive it and he just rolled it over. It got hit again and it rolled. Then he gets hit by the 23. Oh, I think Dylan, to avoid hitting him, I think he drove it into the water barrels down here, into turn 1. Into turn 2, look, yeah, to avoid hitting the 27, he locked them down and caught the barrels there, and it did a lot of damage to that truck. But Robbie Jackson is going to come around and become an ERL Under Armour Truck Series winner. Eric Monaco second, Smed Oskin third, Al Agassi fourth, fifth, Jack Lagasse, then it's Matt Montoya, Luis Hernandez, Phil Parker, Grayson Acevedo. And then it goes Dylan Young, Stephen Thompson, Jeff Bright. Tore up truck. Jeff Bright was involved in that truck, that crash. And it's Tim Randolph, Lily Murphy, Patrick Stewart. We're going to get you too. Robbie Jackson crossing the finish line and is becoming a ERL Under Armour Truck Series winner. Some trucks are already just going to call it quits early. Just go to pit road. Robbie Jackson is a truck winner. Maybe he could find somebody might let him drive their sportsman car. Maybe that'll be a thing. Maybe somebody will let him drive that sportsman car here. As he showed he's got some talent here at Richmond International Raceway. He drove last year the 81, a Gatlin Downey's car, last year at Rockingham, and got that thing to a top 15 before getting involved in a crash. So we already gave you your official standings from 1st to 15th. From 15th on down, there's your finishing order. Stewart, Edison, Monaco, Plank, Barnauskas. And we will see you in just a moment for knockout qualifying for the Sportsman Series. As these guys went out here, ran a short little race. It was probably going to be a little bit longer race, but they ran a shorter race just to get the track warmed up for qualifying. So Robbie Jackson will walk home with a victory here tonight at Richmond International Raceway. Till we meet again, everybody.